Back in January 2020, I embarked on the Barefoot course for personal and business coaching. And it felt like the biggest, most exponential learning that I'd done since I'd been a child, really. It was just phenomenal. And it opened up an appetite for learning even more. And one of the wonderful things about Barefoot is that they have so many different courses that you can dip into for a day or 2 days or whatever. And one of the courses was Jackee Holder's about coaching in nature from the outside in. There was something about that conjured up an image of a spiral. And I remember talking about this with my first supervisor, Michele, and we were talking about how when you're coaching someone, it is like a spiral, that you're coming in and out of that at different points through your time with them. And somehow for me, that turned into an idea of a helix with both myself and the client coming into this helix with all our past experiences and beliefs and values, and then working together in a space and then growing through that, both of us growing through that and going off on our own paths. And I was talking about this with my second supervisor, Jules, and she asked me, what's the nature of that helix? Is it organic? Is it soft or whatever? And I thought, yes, it is. It is organic, and there's just so much learning associated with that. Another course that I went on was the creativity one with Tracey McEachran and Alexandra Galviz. And they mentioned a book called The Artist's Way. And I've dabbled in art in various ways over the years. And I wanted to see if reading this book would give me access to painting and drawing and being able to do more of that. And as you're reading this book, you're invited to go on a 12-week journey of writing morning pages to reflect all your learning and your reflection and so on. As I was doing that, I realized that my creativity is actually in my coaching and also in my writing. I've always written blogs. I've loved to share my learning through blogs, through my writing. And I thought, well, actually, there's a book here. There's a book that I could write about my journey, this exponential journey that I've been on since I've started my qualification. And as I was thinking about what this book might be about, I realized that I hadn't seen anywhere else anybody write about how our learning and development impacts the quality of our coaching. So that became the title of the book, Coaching in the Helix, How Learning and Development Impacts the Quality of Our Coaching. And I wanted to share that with people who are early on in their coaching, as well as people who might be more experienced and are looking to get insights from other people that might reflect their own experiences. And that's really where it came from, all of that journey.